And remember, we're going in as Catholic monks to a Baptist church. And remember,
what is this? A
Baptist church. Baptist church.
Okay.
And this, and the only person is the pastor who knows. The elders and the entire congregation are going to think that we are monks coming in to hear their service. We're searching around for a new church. We're thinking of leaving the order.
We're not telling them what denomination.
No, we're not telling us. You know, that whole thing, you know what, they don't know how to handle the celibacy thing, you know, that's a very big thing.
The fact that we're speaking cuts out a lot of monks.
Right, we're not cloistered monks.
We're not cloistered.
We're monks that
obviously, because we're out in the world.
We're monks that make the jelly. You know, up in Spencer.
Those are Trappist monks.
Trappist monks, right.
We have to be careful.
Right.
All right.
We should have brought some people. We probably could have made some money selling jelly in Spencer. It's something we say, the guys that work for us are usually addicted, incarcerated, fatherless, and forgiven. We've hired a lot of guys that have been bikers, which is interesting. You know, you pull up to the church and there's all these Harleys out there, and these guys got tattoos and leather, but they're broken men. And once they get redeemed and they start to realize that they don't have to keep anesthetizing themselves and they can become who they really are, they're very, very loving and very, very good workers. And everybody's looking for a second chance. And that's really what the church business has been for me. And it was all started by a friend of mine who was a police officer, and he said, Mike, can we hire this guy? He's not shooting heroin anymore. And that particular guy was shooting heroin, and as we had to watch him go through the cold turkey as he tried to finish this nativity set that he was painting, shaking because we couldn't give him any more money because he was still using. But we have success stories and we have failures. Men have died, men have gone back to prison. But the big thing is we like to be able to give somebody a second chance and you know, see what we can do with them.
We're going to be completely restoring these walls.
Right.
We're going to be doing new carpets. We're going to reupholster the existing pews, take them out, reupholster them, okay?
Yeah.
What are you left with? You are left with the ceiling.
Right.
Okay,
right.
And the lights.
Which will make it look bad if we don't do everything.
Exactly right.
We started doing mainly Catholic churches 68 years ago when we started the business with my dad in New York, but over the last 15, 20 years, we're doing all denominations. Kyle here is a sound engineer. Went to school in Dublin, Ireland, and he's just temporarily with us. And we've been together 5 years.
Temporarily
for 5 years. Yep. Because once again, he loves church.
I'm not going to have a tattoo though, Michael.
No.
You were talking to me about doing that tattoo.
No, just a fake one. Just a fake one. No,
okay.
No tattoos for you. You always do the outside envelope first, which is what we're doing outside with the boom and everything. Then you come inside. And then the first thing we'll do, we'll be completely prime the church. And at that time, we'll tint some of the primers with the finish color to show Father samples of what we're going to do. I want to go with the deep white in here that's good with the congregation, the colonial white, semi-gloss oil paint.
You're never supposed to pick color.
No, I don't. I lean them towards their decision and give them all the credit.
You do not pick colors.
A good restoration in a church makes people, not if there's a service, but just want to sit here and they feel at peace with God and they feel it's a clean home for worship. You don't see any dirt, no peeling paint.
Basically, this chunk fell out, so we need to come up with a way to recreate what they did years ago. So we just took some, mortar mix with a little bit of concrete mix, put a form up, gave it a little design here, and now we can take our hydraulic cement and actually go over the top and give it a real nice finish.
Stained glass windows can really cost the church literally anywhere between $250,000 to $500,000. I know that we always have a problem, you and I, talking about what kind of warranty we want to give. I want to give the warranty until the second coming of Christ, which is going to be very shortly coming now.
Not too many people do that. I don't. No,
you don't believe the same
I believe in 1 year.
1 year, okay.
Just 1 year.
1 year warranty.
Unless the coming of Christ happens within the next year.
Jared was an up-and-coming professional skateboarder with a number of sponsors, but did have a, what would you call that?
Head injury.
A head injury, a fall, and by the grace of God, he has come out of it, and now he is one of our few skateboarding church restoration specialists. Hank, I want you to meet Jared, the new guy, because you weren't here when we brought him aboard. And Jared's kind of a little different situation because here he was, wanting to be a professional skateboarder, had sponsors, and was really, good
Did you have sponsors?
Yeah,
really
that
good.
At his sport. And then Jared, tell Hank a little bit because he doesn't really know what happened here. What really happened?
I was down in Connecticut filming for this video, and I was just going really fast. I was about to hit a little kid, tried to stop. Next thing I know, woke up 2-3 days later. in the ICU.
You were in a coma?
Life
Were you in a
support.
coma, actually?
Yeah, for like 3 days, and then in the hospital for about
Wow.
over half a month, and then in bed rest for another like 4 or 5 months, and then 2, 3 surgeries. Well, 1 procedure and 2 surgeries, and I rebuilt my whole inner ear.
Wow.
They had to like cut off my ear, and like the whole scar goes around my whole ear.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Did you have fear thinking you were actually going to die? I mean,
Oh yeah, the first 2 nights, I guess they thought I was. Same injury as Sonny Bono. I had, like,
when he hit the tree?
Yeah, it's like
Same idea.
Yeah,
Wow.
he died.
He died from that, right?
yeah, now they got all this new stuff, I guess. They put like a tube in the back of my ear and drained out all the blood in my brain and everything like that.
Right. You know what I like about Jared? How old are you, Jared?
I'm 21.
I like that age because, you know, a lot of the guys that we bring in that are 30 or 40, it takes so long for them to really
Exactly.
come on board with us.
This guy's got great energy, I can tell.
Right,
already.
right. What do you think about working in the house of God? What do you think?
Right.
Oh, it's a lot more fulfilling than doing what I used to do. I used to landscape before I got hurt, so.
You do go to church, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we say first we pay to go to church and then we hope you go on your own. You know, we give everybody a chance, right? Flower there shows it. You being the carpenter, you know, one of the things we say all the time is we always talk about the Christ-like quality of wood. Even though it's dead, it's still alive and it's so forgiving. All kidding aside, we love what we do, and we do it because, you know, we just love restoring churches, and my family's been doing it for 68 years, and it's become a ministry with the broken people that we hire. Always give people more than they ask for, and they always ask you back.
When do we get to go to Las Vegas?
I haven't decided yet. Have we got a phone
When
call?
are we going to do the wedding chapel over?
The Elvis Wedding Chapel. Yes,
Yes.
that's right. I did hear that they were
It's
thinking
getting
about
cold,
bringing the
Mike.
church guys out. Yes.
It's getting cold. I need my pool time.
Yeah.